It's Tuesday, April 4th, 2017. Welcome back to another Dukes of Dice Daily. This is Sean for the Dukes of Dice podcast. Hope everyone's Tuesday is going okay. Very excited for tomorrow because, of course, tomorrow is Dukes of Dice Wednesday night over at Empire Board Game Library, and I'm excited for game night. Today, though, I want to take a quick look at Kickstarter, and I'm going to go over here to this particular web browser. And this is kind of Kickstarter season revving up, right? I've got this sorted, all the tabletop games by newest. So these are things that have just kind of hit Kickstarter recently. Something from Button Shy Games, Circle the Wagons, of course, Maximum Apocalypse, which I talked about yesterday, which I also did a preview video of. So that's up here, The Seventh Guest, based on an old game from the 90s, an old computer game from the 90s. Of course, Gloomhaven. Second printing is up, and hey, it's doing pretty good, about $190,000, so that's not too bad. But today I want to talk to you about Matryoshka. So let's go over here. And Matryoshka, you can see here, is based off these little Russian nesting dolls. Those are the Matryoshkas. It's $13 to get the game plus shipping. I think it's $3 here in the US. This is a set collection trading negotiation game. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to create runs of these Matryoshka cards. They range from 1 to 7 in 7 different suits, I think. And you could come down here and you could see how scoring works. So at the end of the game, you're going to have 13 of the 14 cards you have in your hand. You're going to lay them out, and you're going to score points based on these consecutive runs. So this is worth nothing, this one card here. But these two, that's a run from 3 to 4, up here on the chart says it's worth 2 points. Down here, these purple cards, this is not one whole run because the 4 is missing. So it's a run of 2 and a run of 3, so you'll score what's up there. Now, in addition, you're also going to score 4 sets. So there are 2 2s, so that's worth 2 points. There are 3 3s. According to here, that's worth 4 points. Now, scoring is one thing. That's interesting enough. But the way that the gameplay works is every round, and there are 4 rounds, you're going to be laying out progressively more cards from your hands. First, you lay out 2 cards, next round 4 cards, and then 6, then 8 cards. And it's giving everyone more information about what you're going to have available possibly to score at the end of the game, because you're trying to encourage trades. So if someone knows, oh, I really need this purple 4 here, then they're going to be likely to put it up for trade if I have something that they want. Now, each round, what you're going to do is you're going to lay those 2, 4, 6, or 8 cards down. Then you draw 2 new cards from the deck. And now, in turn order, you're going to offer one of your cards from your hand. And so you hold it up so everyone can see, and then everyone's going to have to offer you 1 card in trade. You're only going to select one of them, though, and you look at them all secretly, so you don't even really, everyone's not sharing that information with everyone. And so if it helps you, you make that particular trade. And so there's some incentive to try and make these trades lucrative for each other. You go around, you then go to the next round. Now you're laying down those 4 cards. Everyone's still making just a single trade. Really simple, really quick to play. What do I think of the game? Well, you can see they use my quote here. It's really good. It's incredibly good. I think this is better than Bonanza. And it has some similarities in some gameplay, the feel of it to Bonanza. So yeah, I think this game is really solid. I will be doing a Kickstarter preview of this shortly, but I like to keep those objective, but I can't hide how much I really like this game. It's a really solid, quick, simple negotiation game. I've played this probably 12 times over the last couple weeks, and I think it's really solid. I think it's just a fantastic game. So I would definitely go encourage you to check it out. It's $13. That's not much. That's not a big investment. It's going to, what's the fulfillment? It's going to fulfill November 2017 is the estimated fulfillment. So not a whole lot of money, really solid gameplay, really beautiful art. I love the look of these Matryoshka dolls. They're really cool. So just go ahead and check that out. That's Matryoshka from Terra Nova Games. Thanks to Terra Nova for sending out a copy. All right, well, let's talk about March Madness, or I guess now it's April Armageddon. And we are in round 2. Yesterday we had a matchup between the number 1 seed Charterstone, the number 9 seed the 7th Continent, and in a landslide victory, you guys voted 35-5, thereabouts. I think I might have missed one there. But the winner is going to go ahead and be Charterstone from Stonemaier Games. So congrats, that's moving on to the semifinals. And let's see what our next matchup is. The next one is between Lisboa, which I believe is the number 4 seed, and Near and Far, which is the number 5 seed. So we've talked about these before, but briefly, Lisboa is a pretty medium heavy to heavy economic and Euro game. And it's from the same designer as Kanban and Galeris, CO2. It is a really meaty looking game. I did back this on Kickstarter. I am incredibly excited for this. Vital Lacerda is one of my favorite designers. Can't wait for this game. Now, Near and Far, a little bit lighter in weight. This is from Red Raven Games, Ryan Lockett. It has some storytelling similar to Above and Below because it's the successor to Above and Below. And there's also some campaign play. All stuff that I'm really liking. It's got a nice Euro framework to it as well. Another game that I kickstarted. So I'm very excited for both of these. This is a tough choice for me. Hopefully I don't have to provide a tiebreaker here. So if you want to be so kind to get involved in the voting to see what's going to be the most anticipated game of 2017, then go ahead and do that. You can vote in the comments below either Lisboa or Near and Far. And just remember, we're running a contest. Every day that you enter, you're going to get a random, get an entry into a random drawing. We're going to select one winner at the end of all this, and they're going to get a copy of the winning game, whatever that happens to be. So definitely go check that out. It's very worthwhile, I think. I want a free game, right? So yeah, that's it for March Madness. And I guess that's actually it for the Dukes of Dice Daily for Tuesday. Let me know what you guys got planned for the week down in the comments below, in addition to voting. If you want to let me know what game nights are shaping up to look like, what games you want to get to the table. I know for me, I do have my Rum and Bones Second Tide, the extra stuff that came in. I didn't have time to bring it down today, but I'll show that off in the future. But no, I want to get that to the table. I know we're going to get Napon to the table pretty soon. So a game that we just did a double take on. I'm jonesing to play this game some more. But anyway, let me know what you guys are going to be playing down there. Until next time, I'll see you tomorrow night over at Empire Board Game Library. Till then, this is Sean. Have a good one.